So many of us keep our fears, our worries hidden, hidden and far away. A place where it will only come to you when you're alone. And this is why it's very interesting to see, why do we do this? Why does this happen? And this is shown in more Shadow Legends, Shadow Lord. You see in episode 8 that he griefs, he suffers, and it's like, oh my goodness. It's crazy to see him cry, talk to himself. That trauma, that fear, that horror, all the experiences he goes through leads to him having these issues. But isn't it interesting that even we can go through this as well? We can have these issues. We can have our fears, our traumas, things we're scared of, experiences we've gone through that impact us. But then when you're in a group, when you're in front of others, you need to show yourself as strong, not scared, untouchable. So it's so interesting seeing that from a character. So it just shows how you can go through trauma, you can have PTSD, post-traumatic syndrome disorder, and you have these hallucinations as well, and these delusions, and even it could even be dreams, and it's like deep down inside people can be suffering. This can be anything. This can be something huge, major, and this can be something so minor but it affects you day in, day out. So it's so interesting seeing this topic and seeing how that episode 8, I think it is, it's more than just a show that just talks to so many other people and so many people that are going through so many issues that you can get past your issues. You don't have to really have this mask on where you should hide everything, You go through, and there will be a challenging time where you go through these things and then you're able to fight back and come on top. And if you're able to do this alone, that's amazing. You're fighting your own demons and you're being successful. And if you do this in a group, in your network, that's also amazing and fantastic. It's just that this episode, was so crazy and insane that I'm like, I have to talk about this. I might be a bit quiet, it's a bit late, so I'm just recording. And it's like so interesting seeing what's going to happen next. Not even that, but what will happen next in general in our lives. You can connect so many characters and so many themes to your own story, to the things you've gone through. You're like, hey, that's something similar I went through. So it's like, it's crazy. And now when we actually look and specifically talk about Maul, it shows that how he suffered. You could see his upbringing, he suffered. You could see he had to leave his country, he suffered. Or leave his planet actually, he suffered, He had all this anger, hatred. This guilt all fueled him, and that was all inside him until when he was all alone, it all came out. He got emotional, he got angry, he got scared. He kept going. It was so interesting seeing those couple, it was 2 minutes, those flashbacks. You see that this trauma affected him heavily, as I say. And then it's like, how can we take that and improve our own lives? It just shows that we might all go through something. We might even go for something like an injury, his leg's cooked, or he's like prosthetics are cooked. Some person go through like an injury where They're unable to do normal things or things they love because they have to recover. And that can even be trauma based, you know? It's so interesting seeing how we can improve our lives day by day. And you can connect to the characters, you know? But instead of masking that and allowing all that to fuel you up, and you just keep on going and going and let that trauma get the best of you, you're able to face it, you know? You're able to face it and, in a sense, come to terms with it on your end. And then you don't have it anymore. You've got past it anymore. You take it as an experience. Then you can teach others. You know what I mean? And then, yeah. It's so interesting. People go through so many things. It can be minor. Like something like an injury, losing a friend, or like you don't talk to a friend anymore. You know, it can even be something like, let's think, you know, let's say if it's even something like you were playing sports and then you missed the chance to win the game. And that trauma can be on and stuck with you for like weeks until you face it and you come to that opportunity again. And then this time you've learned. And you get that point. You've overcome it in like a small hindsighted way. And then if we talk about something so major where, let's say you lose a close family member, you lose a friend, you go for something, you get injured, and then now that's also, you can also get trauma from that. You can also be upset, you can also be angry. But then how are you gonna face it? How are you gonna come back? How are you gonna recover? How are you gonna do what's best for yourself and also what's best for the people around you? So you face that trauma and you're able not to hide it, not to keep it inside, but just to release it. You know what I mean? So yeah, hopefully you guys really enjoyed this video. If you've been watching for this long, thank you so much. You guys are honestly the best. May God bless your day, your morning, your evening, your afternoon. And can't wait to see you guys in the next one. Whatever you're going through, God's gonna make you successful and achieve all your plans. And you know, it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be amazing. You're gonna go through ups. You're gonna go through lows. But you're gonna succeed at the end of the day. And I believe in you. And you got this. And yeah, I can't wait for more Shadow Legends. Like, why am I saying Legends? Shadow Lord. I'm in Australia, so I get to watch the episode before most countries. So I might make a video straight after. So yeah, I'll see how I go. And if you really enjoyed this and want more videos like this, comment down below. Even if it's a show I don't know, something a topic you have, I'll go in depth and I'll have a look into it and I'll give you my thoughts. And I honestly thank you so much for listening. Oh, let me get the hell out of here. Okay, take care. Oh, latest.